So, all right, we will warm up head and neck. Relax the shoulders. All right, one more, and then ear to shoulder. Half circles to the front. Let the head be heavy. One more on each side. Good. Little shoulder circles, arms down by your side. Bring the torso into it. Yeah, good. And big arm circles. Other way. Good. Front and back. Good. To the side. Squeeze the glute. One more on each side. Good. Shake it out. So let's twist. Now keeping the arms in front and just letting one arm swing back at a time. Letting that twist happen all the way down to the ankles. Good. One more on each side. All right. Nice. Elbows. Other way. And wrists. Big circles. Other way. Good. Spine will roll down, so feet under the hips, tucking the chin, rolling the head down, knees are soft, arms are heavy. Taking a nice breath at the bottom when your fingers get to the floor, and then rolling it up. Again. Walking the hands to one side. For now, the knees are bent, pushing into the floor, straightening the arms, and then straightening the legs, and then wagging your tail. Ooh, getting a nice stretch through that side body. That feels so good. Other side, bend the knees. Push into the floor with the arms. Straighten the legs, wag the tail. Back to center, roll it up. Good. Pelvic tilts. Good. And hip hikes. Good, keep going. And then hip circles. Just gonna let someone in here. Yeah, so hip circles, again, hitting all those angles, your pelvic tilts, your hip hikes. Other way. And big hip circles. Let's let the body just fold over as we come around. We'll do one more and go the other way. Ooh. Good. One more. Oh, nice. All right, let's find our balance. We're going to move it into the knees. So just circles up the knees here. You can imagine you're drawing circles on the floor with your toes. Other way. And other side. Find your balance. So you can play with how big you make these circles. Small, medium, large. Good. You can still grab your wall for balance if you need it. Move into the ankles, big circles, pointing and flexing as we come around. Other way. Other foot. Other way. Good. All right. Let's bring it to the floor. Coming into your downward dog. Take these off. So arms straight, pushing into the floor. Back is nice and straight. You can keep your knees bent as much as you need to in order to keep that back straight. From this position, just do a few pelvic tilts. So tucking the pelvis under and then tilting it up towards the ceiling. And then on your next pelvic tilt, where your tailbone is lifted up to the ceiling, again, push into the floor with your arms, get your back nice and straight. See if you can straighten your legs a little bit more. And then what I want you to do is walk your feet into your hand or towards your hands and then roll it up. Yeah. And then we're going to roll it back down. We're going to walk the hands out back into downward dog. Take a moment, maybe another pelvic tilt, and walk the feet into the hands again. Roll it up. Do it again, one more time. Downward dog. Walk the feet in. Roll it up. Okay, we're going to do two more, but this time we're going to do it from the high plank position. So we can come into our high plank. We'll just start here, just to get this burned into our brain. Hands under the shoulders, pulling the shoulders down away from the ears. Just scan your body. Legs are strong. And then from here, walk your feet into your hands. Roll it up. And then do the weird again, rolling it down. Walking the hands out into high plank. Walking the feet in, rolling it up. Good. Whew, all right, excellent. Bring it to the floor. Shin box, hands behind you, push into the floor, chest is open, back is straight. Squeeze those shoulders together, windshield wiper those knees side to side. There she is, hey Virginia. Good. All right, and then holding it on one side, coming up for our side stretch. So hand is out beside the hip, coming up to the knees, reaching the arm away. Just reach for now. Squeezing the glutes. Let's bring it down, go to the other side. Reach. Ooh, that feels good. All right. And so now go back and forth. Opening it up. Swooping that arm behind you as much as you can. We'll do one more on each side. Good. All right. So we're going to do some single leg strengths today. We're going to do some Superman squats. But I'd like us to get into our ankles a little bit today. It's been a little while since we've done some ankle mobility. So today will be a good day for that. We're going to start in this position. So you want to come into a position where this heel is going to stay on the floor. And you're going to lean forward as much as you can while keeping that heel on the floor. So you should feel a nice stretch through the back of your foot, your ankle. You can tuck those back toes if you like. This is going to be the leg that you sort of support yourself on. From here, we're going to bring the knee to the floor, let it kiss the floor, then back to that starting position where you feel that stretch. We'll do a few like this, like 5 or 6. Good. We're going to stay on this foot, but now we're going to move the ankle side to side. So we can start in this side lunge position. So you're going to choose a position where you're feeling it in your ankle. For a lot of people, they'll feel it in this supporting leg. So as much as you can, use your arms to take any pressure off of that leg so you can concentrate on that stretch through the ankle. The foot stays flat, leg is as straight as you can get it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to the other side, keeping the foot connected to the floor, not letting it come off. Making it, yeah, there you go. Then we'll go back and forth that way. So the foot stays in one position. Just going back and forth. That's it. Maybe do one more on each side. Move to the other foot. So setting it up. Heel connected to the floor. Lean forward as much as you can. And then when you're ready, bring it forward and back. Nice. Yeah. And then we'll go side to side. So take whatever time you need to find your position. And then when you're ready, back and forth. One more. Good. Let's just come to a standing position so that we can try to stretch now the front of our ankle. We did the back, we did side to side, but I just want to see if we can get the front. One of the easiest ways I've found to do this is to just find something that you can support, and you're going to point your toes and then just put your toes into the floor, and I mean, you should just feel that all through the front of your foot, up through the front of the ankle. You might want to bend that other knee. A little bit more. You can come in and out of it. Whatever feels good. And we'll go to the other side. Ooh. Good. Couple more breaths. All right, shake it out. Okay, so if you have, Eileen already has them, so she has some supports. We're going to go through a front splits routine before we get into our strength. For the front splits routine, it would help if you had something that you can use for support on either side. Kettlebells, parallettes. If you don't have something, I mean, you can even use a chair and a wall. 1 second. Yeah, so if you were in this position, you had maybe a chair on one side and you had the wall, that could still work too. You just want to be able to focus on the stretch and not have to worry about balancing. We're going to hold each position for 15 seconds, but we're probably going to go through it about 4 times tonight. We typically go through it maybe 2 or 3 times, but I want to spend some time here. This is going to be an active stretch, so you will be actively pushing into those muscles, pushing into the floor. Maybe a little bit uncomfortable, but I know you can handle it. We've done this one before, so just from the half kneeling position, we stay in this position for 15 seconds, we come to the side for 15, other side for 15, and then we extend the leg. Then we get a little bit deeper. So we're going to go through it 4 times, and we're going to see tonight, just for fun, just how far down into the splits we can go. Just for fun, as a starting point. Let me just get this ready. Okay, so pick a side, any side. We're here for 15. So you're pushing into those back toes. Back toes are tucked. You're squeezing your glute. You're coming forward as much as you can. And now pick a side. You're going to bend to that side. Yeah. So we can go back and forth. And we're going to go to the other side. Keep squeezing the glute. And pay attention to how the stretch changes as you bend from side to side. Do you even notice a difference? Coming back up, extending that front leg. So toes are up towards the ceiling. Think about that pelvic tilt. So you're tilting your pelvis back. Back is straight. Good. So we're going to keep the foot here. We're going to come into that first position. You should be a little bit deeper in the stretch now. Still squeezing the glute. And I mean, you can explore from this position if you like. Move that knee around. So we're going to pick a side. If you want to do a few back and forth, and then maybe hold. Other side. Squeeze the glute, push into those back toes. All right, extend that front leg, back straight. Tilt the pelvis back. Again, you can explore. All right, number 3 should be even a little bit deeper. Each round getting a little bit deeper. Pick a side. Hold, and now if you want, even you can extend that arm. Other side. Extend the arm. All right, front leg, hamstring. All right, one more time through. A little bit deeper. Make any minor adjustments you need to make. Keep pushing into those back toes. Keep squeezing your bum. Pick a side. Other side. Front leg. All right, now what I want you to do is just from here, I want you to go forward and back. So into a deep, deep lunge position, as deep as you can go. Then straighten that front leg. Going back. Keep going. You can ignore those beeps for now. All right. And then what I want you to do is to come into, I'm just going to shut this down. We're going to come into this position so that front leg is straight, back is straight. And I want you to just slide that heel forward as much as you can. And just see how deep you can get. If you need to make adjustments with that back leg, you can. Hang on to your supports. Woohoo! Look at that. Good. Hang out here. Keep hanging out. Nice. All right, and then slowly come out. Shake it out. We're going to do it on the other side. Whew. All right, into our first position. Maybe you'll feel like you're starting from a deeper position on this side just because now you're all warmed up. That's all right. Bend. Squeeze your glute, push into those back toes. Front leg. Again, making any minor adjustments you need to make. Hips back, back straight. All right, number 2. To the side. Hold. Other side. Keep squeezing the glute. Easy to forget about. Front leg. Good. All right. Number 3. Even deeper. Pick a side. If you want to extend the arm, extend the arm. Yeah, good. Oops, other side. Extend the leg. Good. Okay, last time. Ooh, even deeper. Squeeze the glute, push into those back toes. So we're just slowly making our way down. Doesn't happen in one shot. Other side. Good. All right, front leg. Okay, so now we're going to go forward and back. So you're going forward as much as you can, getting as deep as you can, and then back as far as you can. You don't have to move fast here. Maybe do one more. And then from this position with the legs straight, see if you can slide that foot out. See how deep you can get into those splits. Ah, good. So at one point you might want to untuck the back toes. You're coming into the splits. Ooh. Hold. We're almost there. Keep holding. Keep holding. All right, come on up. Good job. Whew. Put the heart rate up a little bit. Even just that little stretching. So we're going to, like I said, do some single leg work today. We don't need any equipment. We're going to do the Superman squats, and we're going to do levers. So not single leg deadlifts. I want us to work on the balance of the lever tonight. But we'll look at those Superman squats first. We'll go over your levels. So just a review. The Superman squat is the one where it's like a reverse lunge, only we're not using the leg. We're just supporting one leg. Come down. So that's the full version. Level 1, you're going to just do a reverse lunge, keeping that front heel down, leaning forward as much as you can, keeping that back straight, driving up. Level 2, you come down, but you release the back foot so that you're not pushing off of the back foot as you drive up. So you can step back with the foot, get into position, lift the foot, drive up. And then the full version would be from standing, going back, and coming up. Yep. So the closer,
necessarily. I'm just going to say the closer you can keep your knee to your foot, the easier it's going to be, but not necessarily. And that requires a lot of mobility through the ankle, but we did warm up our ankles earlier, so they might be a little more mobile than you think. So you can choose your level for that. We'll do 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. And then we're going to do our levers. So you're going to choose your level here. You can start with the leg bent, but we are balancing. You can start with the leg bent, and then you're going to bring it back. When you can't bring it back anymore, so the back stays nice and straight. When you can't bring it back anymore, then you hinge like you do in a deadlift. You let the chest come forward, the back stays straight, back up. Bring the knee up. I mean, you can keep that back knee bent for the lever as you hinge back as well. That's no big deal. Yes, and then if it feels okay, that's good, Eileen. If it feels okay, then just straighten that leg. So this one is going to be slow. And as much as you can, you're going to try to do it without putting that other foot down. That's going to be the workout, is the balance. Okay? So we'll do, I think we can probably get through 5 rounds. Let me see. Yeah, let's do 5 rounds. Okay, we will start in 15. With our Superman squat, choose a leg, any leg. And like all of our single leg work, the closer you can keep the legs, the easier it'll be to control. If you let the leg flare out to the side, it's going to be just a little bit harder to control the movement. And you can start, level 1, just stepping back, your reverse lunge, getting all the muscles firing. And when you're ready, maybe release the toe. So I do use my upper body a little bit for momentum as I come up, but as much as possible, you want to try to avoid leading with the shoulders as you come up. So you want to keep those shoulders down like we do for all of our squats. Keep those abs or lats engaged. All right, other side. Good, yes. Nice. That's it. All right, levers. So back to the other side. Again, choosing your level, knee bent, or legs straight, and as much as you can. You're going to try to maintain balance on one foot. Think about those hip bones. Remember they're headlights. So as you hinge forward, you want them both to be pointing down. And avoid turning that hip out to the side. Whew, good. Let's go to the other side. There we go. So it is still, that hinge is still working the back of the leg. So as you're coming up from that hinge, you can bring your attention to those hamstrings and the glute. All right, back to our Superman squats. So I feel those in my ankles a lot when I do those levers, like they burn. So if you're experiencing the same thing, you're not alone. All right, here we go. Keep pulling those shoulders down away from the ears. Let my knees slam into the floor there. So try to have a soft landing if you're not using that back foot. That's the hard part. Yeah, good. Other side. Find these ones, I really have to go through quite a number of reps before I find the groove. I'm getting there. I think I got it now. All right. Levers. So point your toes, even if the leg is bent. So squeeze the leg. Remember, you're bringing it back as far as you can. Squeeze the bum, and then you hinge. Keep pulling those shoulders down away from the ears in this one as well. Keep the back straight. Don't be tempted to round as you hinge back. Oh, really nice, ladies. Really, really nice. Good. Here we go. Almost there. Oh, good. Superman squats. Lots of balance, so much balance. Shoulders down. Keep everything as close to the center as you can. Don't let the arms or the legs flare out to the side. Unless, of course, you're losing your balance. Really push into that front foot. Woo. Okay. Number 3. Good. Yeah. Yeah, they're not easy. But they're easier than the pistol squat. So, something. It's a good one to master if you don't already have a pistol squat. It will help with the pistol for sure. right? Other side. All right, point the toe. Hips are square. Shoulders down away from the ears. Okay. I think I said 5 rounds, but we're only going to do 4 because I want to give us enough time for our other portion. So we'll do this last round and then we'll move on. So make it a good round. Last one, this one. Keep it up. Good. Other side. Here we go. Last time for these. Almost there. Oof. Good. Awesome. Okay, levers, last time. There we go. Last one. Good. And the other side. Find that balance. Find your focal point. So I didn't talk about that, but I do find it a lot easier if I pick a spot where I can keep my eyes more or less fixed, or at least my gaze. So I'm not looking up or looking to the side. Good. All right, shake it out. Grab a quick little drink to move on. So very simply, so 4 more exercises. We're going to do squats, so just regular body weight squats. It is just your body weight, so you are welcome to move as fast as you like for these. If you want to add a jump, you can add a jump, but I mean nothing fancier than that. We will then come to the floor, and we're going to do a glute lift with a march. So we'll lift the hips and then extend one leg, extend the other leg, but we're just going to stay up and we're going to march from here. And you're going to really focus on stabilizing those hips. So you're going to imagine there's something balancing here. You don't want it to move. So even before you lift the foot off the floor, As you slowly lift the foot off the floor, pay attention to how you have to push your weight into that supporting leg. Okay? Excellent. We're going to stay on the floor because we're going to do some ape walks tonight. So the ape walk is, we start from this position, bottom of a squat, we're on our toes, hands come to one side of the foot, and then we're going to jump our feet to the other side, and then we're going to go back and forth. If you have the space and you wanted to do a few in one direction and a few in the other direction, you could. Yeah, good. Good. So this one you really have to push into the arms. You want to get those hips as high as you can. But for now, just hopping the feet from side to side will be lots. Yeah, cool. All right. And then we will stay on the floor, and we're going to do those inchworms, those same things that we saw in the warm-up, only this time we're going to add a push-up. So we'll walk the hands out, push up, walk the hands in, but I think we'll just stay on the floor actually. We're not going to roll up between each rep. Walk the hands out, push up, walk the feet in. And then maybe roll up when you have to change directions and go back the other way. All right? So we have squats, glute lift with a march, ape walk, and inchworm. 5 times. I think we'll have time. All right, here we go. Starting with those squats. See if you can get 20. 20 and 30 seconds is a good number to aim for. And even if it means you go over a couple seconds. Good. Keep it up. There's my 20. All right. Glute lift with a march. I guess just the march. One glute lift and all the marches. All right, hips up, squeeze the bum. Make whatever adjustments you have to make with your feet. Good. All right, ape. I find these ape walks are worse than burpees, just so you know. They're not my favorite, but they're good. Good. Almost there. Whew. All right. Inchworm, so we'll start from the standing position. We'll roll it down. There we go. So you can move as fast or slow as you like here. Trying to keep those legs straight as you walk them forward. Okay, back to squats. Oof. Here we go. Yeah, keep it up. Nice. Good job. Okay, march. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. These ones are so unassuming, but after those squats, whoo. Watch the stability of the hips here. Good. 8. Here we go. Keep going. Big push into those arms. This would be like the beginning of the building block for a cartwheel. So if you ever wanted to get a cartwheel, this is step 1. Okay, inchworm. Here we go. Stretching out the back of those legs as you walk the feet forward. Okay, squats. Woo. Shoulders down, lats on, back is straight. Good. Keep going. Nice. Glute march. Here we go. Almost there. Eight block, 8 curl, something, side to side. All right. eventually you can think about straightening those legs as you hop the feet across. This has got to be done soon, right? Up! There it is. Oh, okay, inchworm. If you want to try sliding the feet in instead of walking them, you can. You really have to push into the arms for that. My feet won't slide on the mat without socks, so I'm just walking mine, but you can slide. Okay, squats. Whew. Here we go. Good. Keep going. A few more. Okay, glute march. All right. Whew. Jeez, I really feel that today. So remember, take your time as you transition from foot to foot. You can even place your hands on your hips if you want to feel how much movement is going on. Okay, ape. There we go. Halfway. A couple more. Oh, nice. Okay, inchworm. There we go. If you're not sliding your feet, but you want to challenge yourself walking them, you can see how many steps it takes you to get your feet to your hands. And then maybe see if you can do it in fewer steps. Maybe by making the stride a little longer. Really got to push into your hands. All right, last round. We can do it. It's only 20 squats. Here we go. I'd rather do this than run for 30 seconds. Good. Woo, Virginia's jumping on a last round. I am impressed. Good job. Virginia and her intensity. I love it. Here we go. Nice strong marches. Oh. All right, last time for 8. Ready? Here we go. Halfway. It's important that I say that on these ones. So we do all those squats and all those glute lifts, and then I make you stay down there for those 8 crawls. It's pretty nasty. All right. Here we go. Last time inchworm. Oh. All right, good job. Do a quick stretch. I mean, we did lots of stretching with the split squat routine, but let's just come into our figure 4. Do this one. All right, release. We'll go to the other side. Oh, pulling that knee in. And release. Feet out slightly wider than hip distance, dropping the knees to the side, getting that stretch through the front leg. Squeeze your bum, try to get the knee to the floor. Other side. All right, release. Let's come up to seated. Let's come onto our belly. That's seated. And so into our cobra, so hands under the shoulders or maybe a little bit in front. Peeling your body off the floor, squeezing your glutes, looking back. And then coming back down. And then rolling back up again. Hold. Rolling down. And then from here, push yourself back into child's pose. And just extend those arms out in front of you. Walk them to the side. Keep the bum back on the heels. Other side.
Back to center and roll it up. That's it. Thank you.
So nothing else for the rest of this week, but I will see you next Monday.